maybe a little laggy for a moment since I just booted up. You know, loading everything in, but hope everyone had a good 8 hours. Got your 8 hours? Whatever. Anyways, here's more Doom 2016.
It was just like Die Hard.
I did get news that my VR chat Bommy avatar is ready. I don't have anything planned for it yet, but you might see a VR chat this week or next week, just depending on how things go. My thing is I try not to overuse the Bommy model for non-video stuff, just because I don't want to wear off the novelty of having an animated character. But I think it would be kind of fun to just walk around mocapping for a bit. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that.
Do me a favor and die.
I'm gonna host a TV show in VR chat. So, if you don't know anything about this game, the most interesting parts that make it different from, you know, like Doom, Lord killing certain enemies gives you a special weapon. You know, like a Mario hammer. Like, you get that kind of ability. Not literally, but mechanically.
Don't take it out on me.
It's just really powerful. Certain arenas have buttons that let you trigger just like, you know, spike traps and stuff that'll kill enemies. So sort of an interactive environment and sort of mechanically useful enemies. The rest of it's very Doom. You got weapon switching, a couple of effects, and you got an upgrade system, of which I can actually use right now. So I'm on easy mode. It's not because the game's hard, but it's because these rooms last twice as long as they should, and I got impatient, so I just want to make it go by faster. Spawns health on shooting or striking an enemy with a chi blast. I wouldn't mind making my chi blast a bit more useful. And there's an automatic mode for the shotgun that I'll get. Oh yeah, also the characters never shut up in this game. That is another one that I forgot to mention.
Oh, Wang! The dragon's moving!
Hey, since we're on the same team again, maybe you should try cheering me on now and then.
Wang can't be beat. He's the one who brings the heat.
Also, ProZD voices in this game.
Blow him up and shoot him dead. Yay, Wang!
Couldn't tell.
You know what? Forget it.
The second was very looter shooter. I don't really feel like explaining the second game again, but it's out there if you want to look into it. I don't think it's as bad as everyone was telling me it was before I played it, but it's not a shining example of its genre, I'll say.
Out of the ground.
How am I? I'm good. Part of why I want to play this game is just, I've said it a few times, I want to do a FUNKe study on this trilogy of all 3 games. So part of it's collecting footage, part of it is just because I want to play the game. So a bit of my time is spent remembering and researching Shadow Warriors. When I'm not doing that, I'm playing Elden Ring. And I gotta tell you, I'm at the point in Elden Ring where I'm Googling all of the items I missed just so I can actually fight the bosses on that. I wonder, like, there should be a genre, there should be a word for the genre of video games where half of it is spent looking up information you need. Not in a bad way, but in sort of like almost like an arc. That's kind of what I like about Souls-like games. Some of them feel like an arc, where the only information you can find online is like to buy a certain spell, you have to meet a giant poke turtle somewhere in the northeast of the map. And the game is so new, that's the only information you can get. They're like, oh, I don't know where it is. I just found it in this area. Wikilovania. That's how I'm playing Elden Ring right now. It's like gathering clues online. You know, even for medium settings, it's still kind of stuttering a lot for me. So my options are go to lowest settings or beef it with 720 resolution. Now I'm playing the console version. It's probably like a quarter of the size on my stream now, though. I need to double check. No frame drops now. And it might actually help to raise anti-aliasing if I can. Yeah, my hardware is falling behind the times. Had the same PC since 2016, I think. If I could tell Valve anything, what would I say? You know, thanks for the memories, even if they weren't so great. We taste like sweet... you know the rest of the song. You taste like me, only sweeter? I would have nothing to say to Valve. Like, if you put me in a room to them, I would honestly just be like, hey, I've liked your games, so thanks for that. Because I know no form of criticism would ever break through Valve's defense. What's the point of getting in their face and being mad, you know? Something I didn't expect, every now and then I see Tyler McVicker in my, like, Twitter feed. VNN, and I didn't realize he's just become like a total Valve doomer, which I find funny and a little like depressing, because it seems like he loves Valve, and if even he is sick of them, I don't know. That's a real turning point for their reputation, surely. I've kind of come to the conclusion Valve doesn't owe me anything. You know, I had my jaded why my game no update, but I'm past it, you know. This is easy mode, by the way. Just a reminder, this is how long the room takes on the easiest difficulty. There's my last mention of it. I play TF2 because I'm heavy in real life. You should probably get a treadmill then. Or just like walk. Can't believe it. The heavy weapons guy is in my Twitch chat.
The dragon's here. I need to catch it.
Man, if there was a way to set up the TTS channel points, but with like Heavy's voice, I would do it. If only. Maybe if like 15AI has a API or something, it'd be possible.
This is awesome! Don't try this at home, kids.
I don't.
Oh, shit.
There's a grenade launcher to destroy those, but it's not like Doom where you could just hit Z or Q to pull it out. I have to literally remember where it is for. Second tries to charm.
Wang, are you alright?
Get me out of here, Zilla!
We all voted and came to the
I'm out of ammo.
unanimous conclusion that there's nothing we can do to help you.
You put the grapple on and it doesn't even grapple me to it. Hey, here's an idea. Give me some more ammo so I can actually break the stuff. So what happened was I apparently shot one of the flying rocks and wasted a few shots. I might as well say it because it's the elephant in the room. Rivers Cuomo of Weezer put out an Instagram post sneak peeking one of the songs from their next album, and it was, the song sounded like it was made to be turned into a TikTok, and I know that because the video that he uploaded was a TikTok where he sings like, look where you've been and look where you are, and I don't know how I feel about that. About it, the album potentially just being made to get turned into TikToks. I guess we'll see. I mean, like, TikTok music isn't inherently bad. I know Tally Hall is apparently resurging on that platform, so it can't be all bad. The weirdest part to me was that it was an acoustic song and he had elf ears on. He was dressed like an elf with elf ears.
We're all behind you, pal. Every step of the way. Except for, you know, that last one. You're gonna be a legend, buddy. They might even turn you into an action figure.
Or a marketable plushie.
All right, you fuzzy little creep. It's showtime!
It's not Shadow Warriors 3 without 6 jump cuts.
What's wrong, Lo Wang? It misfired, Hoji. It went off too quickly. The dragon's still alive. It swallowed the mask, and it's more pissed off than ever.
Well. Plan Raccoon Bomb didn't quite work out as intended.
We are done. Game over, man. Game over. We can't stop him without the mask.
Has the fat lady sung yet? I don't
Never heard Hoji that sad.
still do this.
How? Someone has to jump into that monster's maw and recover the mask. Do you know anyone stupid enough to do that?
Me. And don't try to talk me out of it.
Wouldn't think of it.
Have fun. Hey, don't die.
Try.
Houston, we got a problem!
I don't see how that relates to ice. It's a space
Focus
thing.
way. You survived way worse than this. Well, maybe not worse than that. Or this. Or that. Ah. You're a ninja, Wing. A ninja. A hero. A warrior with a killer six-pack and an ass you can bounce quarters off.
And they really are holding their punches with this writing.
Hey, bud. Not to be a buzzkill.
It used to be way more
According
groany.
to Zilla's calculations, the dragon will freeze the balls off of everything that has balls in the next 27 hours.
Thanks for the pep talk.
I'm a little conflicted.
Scared, Lo Wang. Really scared.
Yeah, okay. Look, let me teach you something about humanity. Lesson 1, hope. You don't ever want to lose it.
Even if all is lost?
All is never lost. Because there's always hope.
Until there isn't.
Lesson 2, don't be an asshole.
Am I a VTuber? Yes, but I have an invisible coat on at all times. It's a fully modeled VTuber thing, but you just simply cannot see it.
Holy shit!
I'm doing a Hago right now.
Fucking ice! I'm so fed up with it!
A Hagao? A Hagao?
Yeah.
I love this walking sequence.
Hurry
Very
up, Lo Wang. If you don't catch the dragon,
high
we're all
tense.
done for.
Including me, since I'm now mortal. Which is why I finally understand why you humans are such bastards.
Oh yeah, Hoji gave
You're
up his
always
his
operating out of fear.
power, by the way.
Not really. Fear means that you care, Hoji. I thought I lost my mojo because I didn't have anyone to fight for. Now, even Zilla's less of a dick because he knows if I don't make it, Monaco's gone.
I don't see why you put a slide in the game if it makes you go slower on slopes. To me, that doesn't track.
HQ? Yeah, me, Lo Wang. I'm on the dragon's back in Operation Murder This Ugly Motherfucker is on!
I'm on a dragon. Dragon becomes a dragon. Dragon always. Nope, 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 nope. Go somewhere.
Paul Hogan will read out your message on stream.
He will. Yeah, I just felt a need to clarify the TTS voices of Paul Hogan. And I will not elaborate any further. But if you know, you know. You're not allowed to skip past areas.
getting away this time,
Then
you
why
scaly
spawn me
bastard!
there? Why spawn me staring at it if I'm not allowed to go there?
last statement is false. I demand tribute for I am the blood god. Oh.
You know, this feels like it might be the last level. I thought I was halfway through the game.
Fun fact, humans can have horns on rare occasion, and are made out of the same stuff as our fingernails.
Fun fact, every human is initially born with a tail, but in the womb, it disappears. For some reason. True story.
Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Yeah, me, every day, bro. As I was saying, I think I'm like 95% through the game. This feels like rearing up for a final boss. The thing is, I still haven't like 2 levels worth of upgrades to go through. But yeah.
Fun fact, some of those humans don't lose those tails and are generally an overextension of the spine.
Is that why I have scoliosis? Oh. That part I did not know. Fun fact, there's a technology that gives you a second thumb, and they attach a thing to your big toe so that you can control the thumb with your toe. It's very confusing, but probably useful and expensive. Fun fact, 73% of the chimps they tested Neuralink on are now dead. But that's honestly kind of an accurate figure for any sort of testing, any sort of enhancement testing. I might be thinking of the pigs. The pigs they tested on are dead. I'm sure any chimps they tested on are also dead. But I don't want to mix it up. Also, I pulled 73% out of my ass. I just know it's a lot of them. Yes. More whack-a-mole. Fun fact, time doesn't exist. That's not entirely true. The word time doesn't exist in that the way we count time is not a real thing, but the passage of the universe exists. Like, we didn't just invent the fact that this sentence happened. It started and ended. Like, that happened. There's just no word for it. I mean, in that way, nothing exists. Math doesn't exist, per se, but it's sort of an approximation of how the universe works. Shut up, centrist. That's probably not entirely true, but I get what you meant. But yeah, the human perception of a year is sort of arbitrary, because to a creature that lives 1,000 years, a second or a year is a way smaller increment of time. I feel like something that lives 10,000 years, like, would it even bother counting seconds? Would it just be like, I'll stick with, like, days? I don't really need any smaller increments. Because I'm so fucking big, it takes forever to even move. I guess you don't have to be giant to live a million years, but I don't know. Yeah. Time is arbitrary. You know it's not arbitrary. Metric time. And one day you'll know. I'm still on the hunt for a physical analog metric clock. A clock that, instead of counting to 12 or 24, it counts to 100. Yep, surprisingly, it's hard to find one. Like, I would have to custom order one from, like, a clock retailer. They exist? Well, that's the thing, they kind of don't. I've seen people have made them themselves, but no one really sells them. Probably because no one buys them. But I want to buy one. Because like, I love bringing up metric time and reminding people what time it is, but I have to, like, open my phone and check an app to do it. I can't set my phone to it. I can't set my Windows to it. There's probably an app to put it on my screen, but I haven't looked into that. I wanted just a clock for my wall, so I could look up and tell you the time. What time is it? In metric time, it's 4:35. I don't know. I could tell you, but my phone's dead. It's probably like 60 something. 60.5. Total guess, though. I don't have it memorized.
You're getting closer, Lo Wang. Eyes on the prize. Big breaths, conserve your energy, and focus!
Don't worry, buddy. I'm focused like a fucking laser.
So nothing is distracting you from what you have to do, right?
Yeah, you're distracting me. Shut the hell up, for fuck's sake. I got a dragon to kill.
I'm glad he said it. Someone needed to. Dead end ahead. Therefore, try turning back. It's 69. It's 691 in metric time, I'm being told. Nice. I was within the metric hour. Also, yeah, nice. Guys, it's 69 in metric time right now. So technically, you can count metric time as a 10 or a 100. That's the cool thing about it. It's 69.1 or 6.91.
If you weren't a backstabbing demon from hell!
I see its head, but that's all I see. Level design? Oh. That's why. That happens a lot in this game. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. This game is totally Shadow Warriors 1 and not very much Shadow Warriors 2. Like, they almost just completely forgot about that game. Also interesting that they chose not to add too many new characters. Like, there's the old guy and the Pinata lady. But They didn't bring the twins back. They didn't bring the princess back. They're keeping it very tame, which I am okay with.
Tricks, huh? Soon, you're gonna be nothing more than 8,000 pairs of dragon skin boots.
I don't remember how long this game was delayed, but I think they pushed it back 5 or so months.
Yeah. Yeah. What? What? Whoa!
Look at that dragon.
What the fuck? You won last time, but that's not happening this time. Because this is payback time.
Someone asked what part of the dragon I'm on. I'm thinking I'm on its cankle.
Really embarrassing way.
So stop listening.
Why would I do that? It's so entertaining.
I'm on the click lord. It's part of the body only dragons have that I didn't just make up. The click the door. You want to know about the Click-the-Loaf? Well, there's not enough. People haven't studied dragons enough to know. It's a mystery. I just know it's between the cankle and the ankle.
Being mortal sucks. I farted for the first time. That was a surprise. Then later I gave birth to a little brown baby. I'm taking care of it now.
That's not a baby you want to keep, OG.
At least it's not a cock joke.
Motherfucker! I hate those freaking demons!
Focus, Wang. As a former ninja,
You
must be mindful and stay in the moment. Push out extraneous thoughts and let go of anxiety.
I'm about to jump into the gaping maw of an ancient dragon. Let's switch places and see how anxious your ass is, you little fart.
I know you're facing imminent death, but that's no reason to be rude.
That's a very valid reason to be rude.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna do something really stupid, but I want you to remember it as something really great. Got that?
You're gonna be fine, Pookie. I believe in you. You bring your mojo home.
Pookie.
Wang, even though our partnership wasn't a pleasure, it was an honor. Godspeed.
I was kind of hoping the old man would play a larger part in this, but... You know. It's a good thing that the dragon sucks at flossing its teeth. And it got all of the peachy Elden Rings stuck there. Do you guys know that the peachy candy has a Elden Ring sponsored product? Just candy.
What the fuck is
Great.
this? Oh, buddy. You gave it your best, and totally blew it. But that's okay. I'm here now. Time to get my mojo back.
Smart Sly.
Gotta find the heart of this beast and blow it to high heaven. And fast, too, before I end up as Dragon Dookie.
Dookie the Dragon Dookie. Can I skip this level? Maybe there's another way. Oh. Oh.
Whoa. That must be the heart. Look at the size of that sucker. And I didn't think this asshole had one. Time to break it. Yeah.
What do you think he had? An iron lung? Your quip makes no sense, Lo Wang. It's a creature. It has a heart. Pumps blood. Silly. I like the fact that outside the ribs of the dragon is just open skies. Not meat or muscle, just open skies. Why are there teeth everywhere is what I really want to know.
Oh, that's cute. You remind me of my dear departed man. Fat, ugly, and grumpy as
Why
fuck.
you gotta jump in front of me, man? It's not cool.
That's weird.
Isaac was a very normal boy. They haven't really introduced a new mob in a while. It's the fat Pudge guy that was added last. I guess he was added in maybe an hour ago. Oh, this game has a little more than just Serious Sam's SMGs. Never actually played Serious Sam. I don't think I had him in the list, but retrospectively, I would add Lo Wang to my all-star movement shooter game. If I could. I just feel like the game could use a controversy. Just a character that is not of the times. And not Serious Sam. I want you to go ask 10 people if they know who Serious Sam is. And if at least 3 of them say yes, I'll add Serious Sam. And they can't just say, like, oh, I've heard of Serious Sam. They have to know what Serious Sam looks like. Which, to be fair, Lo Wang would probably not pass that either. But at least he got a game.
Aquaria, it's the big fish. Do you read? Aquarium, do you read? Aquarium, do you read? Well, it looks like I'm on my own now.
Looks like Aquarium's illiterate. I've got some pretty bad signal in this
It's fucking disgusting
dragon
in
stomach.
Here. Yeah.
Sorry, in this dragon cervix.
Okay, here we go. You swallowed the wang? Now comes the bang! Ha. And I didn't even need high ground.
Ah, you liar. You swallowed the wang, now get ready for intestinal problems. Food poisoning. You guys think when he says wang, it's supposed to mean like, excuse my language, but like a penis? Keep falling. I didn't know you could apparently tech them into falling, but that's great.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? Don't.
Could you believe what you saw? How much money it would take to get Jim Carrey to say snooping as usual, I see. Snooping as usual, I see. Caps lock. The plushies ship out in late April, early May, so it'll be another month or two. Yeah, I don't really control when they go out, but that's the plan. Thing to me about these arenas is in the earlier Shadow Warriors, they were still kind of tedious, but there were fortune cookies you could pick up and read some stupid Wang joke. There was a bit more dialogue because there was more characters constantly chiming in. In this game, you kind of enter a room, they say 5 things, and then you clear it for 7 minutes. And to me, it feels sort of like they took that extra development time to create the arenas, to connect the story in between, but then they didn't do as much to fill the arenas, besides just throwing a lot of enemies. Also, they kind of dropped the interactable buttons gimmick. I haven't seen a drop pit or anything in a while. What happened to that?
Yeah.
Makes me think like they were pretty behind on development, and this was just sort of the best they could throw together.
Jeez. One more and I think I'm gonna need therapy. Because mental health is health, and there's no shame in seeking the help you need.
That was not Lo Wang talking. I don't know who that was, but okay. I don't disagree. Man, I really am at the end of the hero's journey. Lesson learned.
Oh, come on.
I'm playing Lo Wang.
Please keep your blood to yourself.
It's not a rando. Like, Lo Wang does have an arc in this game. He goes from kind of depressed and sad to happy to in distress to kind of in his stride again. And I appreciate that. Maybe the environment could have done a bit more to complement that. Give him a bit more to react to. That aren't just faceless enemies. There was one boss fight. There was the cock, and I think there was a second one, but I already forgot what it was. This whole time I haven't managed to figure out what part of the body I'm in either. I'm in its temple. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Did you know that you can live without 30% of your organs? Well, you're gonna know. I wonder if there's a Guinness World Record holder for least organs and least bones. I might be a contender for least bones.
Yeah.
Where are my bones? The dates never really work out. They usually just see me as a friend, you know. And trust me, this whole time I've been playing this game, I've been trying to decipher why the rooms take so long. At first I thought there's certain enemy, like it's the big enemies. And then I thought, oh, there's like an icon, like they turn yellow maybe. And those are the ones you gotta kill. Nothing. It is just MBM. Without the counter. I'm confident that there's nothing that triggers like a next event. Also, to me, on easy mode, I feel like it shouldn't take 4 grenades to kill a medium enemy. They do reference a BFG in this game. But it's like a giant anus-shaped laser.
Oh shit, am I closing in on the dragon's butthole? I sure the hell hope not.
I saw teeth earlier, so you should be fine. I hope. I don't know much about dragons.
Imagine the amount of food this thing needs.
If an asshole had teeth, would that be considered anal or
if its blood sugar drops, it probably gets super
oral?
cranky.
Ornal?
Lo Wang's log, stardate? About 4 minutes into the dragon's guts. Still, no one laughs at my fabulous jokes.
How many buildings has this dragon eaten? From the outside, it did not seem big enough to consume an entire building.
Yeah, that's Hoji's cannon slash laser slash giant disaster. Lo Wang survival guide, tip 234. You don't know what it is? Shoot it!
Yeah.
That's some nasty shit.
It's lava, Lo Wang.
Hey, but if Hoji's disaster cannon still works, maybe I can use it to destroy that freakishly big heart. I hope Hoji's giant laser still works. After all, it's been sloshing around inside here for quite a while now. It's probably half digested.
It also consumed all of the control panels to the BFG. This is the BFG, by the way.
Using a giant laser to take out a dragon from the inside might sound insane. But it's been a crazy couple of weeks, and maybe I just need to get crazy.
Shadow Warriors is... Shadow Warriors is... No. Doom is to Shadow Warriors as Gore is to Boar. And you can put that on a t-shirt and wear it.
Zap, you, I just killed the shit out of you! I guess you're not a fan of those old cowboy movies anymore, huh?
I'm trying to be aware, because usually there's multiple things I gotta turn on. Doesn't look like it, though. I feel like that's what this game needed. Like, an arena where you gotta trigger, like, 5 different buttons. And if you can hit them all and get something to happen, the room just clears. Seems a little odd to me that I have to kill everything. Why not have a contingency to, like, something in the room? Would not feel as draggy. I'm already noticing this campaign. I'm 5 hours in, and I feel like it's going to be over by 7. Maybe the reason these rooms are so long was just because they needed the playtime to be longer. Like, they had to hit 8 hours. And without this, the game was like 4 hours long. That's becoming increasingly plausible to me. It's a bit of a bummer, because the rest of the game, great. I love the dialogue. The environments are pretty good. I'd say it's memorable. Story isn't too overcomplicated. The literal one downside to this game is, like, what the hell were they doing with this arena design? Pacing. Everything else checks out. Yeah, sure. That's where I was. Okay. I thought I, like, died and reset, but the room's different. So it's just a phase 2. Anything to make this go faster. Anything at all. I can turn the discs into like an ultra kill coin. Kind of. I guess it's just a ricochet mechanic. The rage feature is just a glory kill. Which, to be fair, gets you a weapon, which is sort of a rage mode. But not really. Like, killing that gives me an eye that just goes around killing stuff. arena is twice as big as it needs to be. Especially at the end when this happens. Something's gotta die. And I have no idea what. Let me guess, one more. Yeah, one more. If I could consistently kill the biggies and take their weapons, this might not be as bad. But I'm gonna be honest, I still have not clued myself in on what causes it. No. No. No, I refuse. I refuse. I have to do all of those over again. Oh, would you look at that? That's crazy. I've already made a negative review for this game on Steam, and I haven't even opened Steam yet. That's crazy.
Whoa! What a blast!
Funny how that works. Easy mode, by the way.
Hey, idiot! You forgot to duck.
Yeah, if you're watching the VOD, just skip ahead 40 minutes. And you'll be good. Now we gotta be extra funny to make them regret it. Rare. Half of the enemies in this game also seem to have defensive spots. Like the samurai covers its eye, the mole man goes into the ground. So all of that on top of Neverending and the Fortnite flossing blue guys, I'm getting mad.
Never met a bigger bunch of bullet magnets.
This game is going on for way too long.
Yeah.
I paid a asking price on Steam, which I can't remember even. I can't even remember what it was, but it's a full price game. There might be a way to check. It's like the fastest way to get to it. Community Hub, store page, Mixed reviews. That's great. $50 for it. And I'm like, yeah, it seems to be like a 6-hour game. Is anyone else complaining about the length? Everyone's saying it's too short. Am I just bad? I haven't seen one person say, like, why do the rooms take so long? Boring, bad, and uninspired. Play 2 instead. That is the first time anyone has recommended Shadow Warriors 2. That's saying something. I mean, they're all negative reviews, but... I must be doing something wrong. I mean, my playtime checks out. I'm about 5 hours in. Yeah, it's like the story is too short and the combat is too long. That's what I think. It's making me want to play 2, frankly. Because 2 had two had like... 2's story was a good length, but the combat was short. And I found it hard to justify, like, looking for combat, because the game wasn't that hard as it is. But you could argue that's just me taking the easy route. But this game, yeah, it doesn't even address that. Disappointing. They really do mitosis. They just replicate. Number M Bing. Alright, back to where I was. I want a government program where they give you money, but they give you it in the form of a treasure map. And you have to, like, follow the map and dig it up from, like, a lot that they buried it in. So it's like UBI. We have to work for it. I feel like it's just masochistic enough that my government would be willing to do it. And then people can't complain about, like, free handouts. It's like, no, I worked for the money. I spent 7 hours walking around to Costco with a shovel to get that $600. And I got some exercise out of it, too. So there. Obesity problem also solved. Kids don't get outside enough? Give them a treasure map. Depending what class you are, fiscally, you might find a treasure chest that just has a QR code and it leads to another ARG to get the $600. So you don't even, you don't, like, the low, like, let's be honest. How it should be is the higher your class, the harder it is to find the money. But in practice, I think the poorer you are, the longer it's going to take to find the money. So if you're under the poverty line, you'll dig up a treasure chest, and inside it is just a QR code that leads to a website, that leads to a Discord server, that leads to a back alley where you just get mugged. And then you realize there was no government program, you just got scammed. By me. I was the one who mugged you. This isn't a government program anymore. It's just a play. So you join the Discord server where you get an address that tells you to go to a back alley. That's where I mug you. No, this is what happens. I tell you to join a certain VC in the Discord that requires video call. Like a Zoom meeting. I give you a Zoom link and you open it and I'm just holding a gun to the camera. And I tell you to empty your pockets. And what are you gonna do? You have a gun pointed at you. So you hand over your money. Yeah. So?
Yeah. Bang.
Yeah.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. Physics. The illusion of choice. This and more in Shadow Warriors 3.
Hippity hoppity, motherfuckers!
It's just saying words.
Okay, you freak. It's sashimi time!
Dog. It's a dog. Cheese. I can't see the health moving, but it is.
Are you the dragon's gallbladder? Because you're pissing me off. Make your peace before I turn you to pieces.
Makes sense to me. Not a single complaint about the logic of this.
This is what happens when you mess with the warrior. Not so confident now, are you?
First try. That therapy comment is becoming increasingly valid for Wang. Oh, thanks.
Surprisingly, you're not the ugliest thing I've killed today. Well, you're an awfully big fellow, aren't you?
Oh boy. 4 HP. This is fine. Yeah, I can't totally vouch for this game right now. Like, it's good, but it's not enough. If you haven't played Shadow Warriors, I'd still recommend 1 and, you know, hell, even 2 to some degree. This one feels a little underbaked. If they dropped the price and shortened the arenas, it would be worth it. If it's on sale for like 20 bucks, sure. Like the 7th time Wang's been stuck in a hurricane fall.
I've got you, grasshopper!
Oh, fuck!
Your egos are growing heavier by the moment.
Whoa.
Bros before mortal foes, buddy. Always.
Oji has an actual skin face?
You owe me.
I thought it was always just a mask. I saw eyebrows. I guess he is mortal now. I guess like he formed one. Oji's just a dude now.
This game feels more vertical and streamlined than Pokemon Shield.
You're not wrong. It is more vertical than Pokemon Shield.
A little gift for my best mortal friend.
What a looker.
Look around. We did it. Together. As a team. We saved the world
Not
and
at all.
humanity.
What did she
Not
do?
too shabby for
What
a
did the old
former
man
god,
do?
A retired ninja, a trash panda, an old witch, and a broke-ass ex-billionaire, huh? What?
That team part. Truth be told, you weren't exactly a team player.
We talked about this. Hey, I
The
had to
raccoon did
improvise.
more than half of this
Otherwise,
team.
Poji wouldn't still be alive.
And if you hadn't set that dragon free in the first place, it wouldn't have destroyed half the planet. It's uninhabitable now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Zilla! Can't you just not be such a giant asshole for once in your life?
Watch your mouth, assassin, or I'll turn you into a turnip.
Hey, hey, hey! What was the deal, huh? No more?
Lies, no more hanky
no more
panky. Yeah.
hanky-panky.
Look, I'm just
Okay.
saying, I was the one who was saving the entire goddamn universe, while Zilla...
You want a timeout, pal? Sip it! Eat your sushi and smile like it's a family dinner. With a family that actually likes each other.
Fantastic. That's the end of Shadow Warriors 3. Apparently. Total playtime of 6 hours and 6.5 hours. 25 minutes, if anything. Yeesh. Devolver Digital. You got a golden plot here. I don't mind the happy Fortnite everyone hugs ending. There's someone named Justina with a Y. And they were the senior asset artist. Hi, Justina. So, I cannot reasonably recommend that for 50 bucks. I didn't unenjoy myself, but that really did not offer much that the other games already did. That was 50 bucks, not 15. And that was, this was after a delay, by the way, of like half a year to get the game finished. If they make DLC, I'm hoping they can fill out the duration of the game. I feel like is kind of missing. If this goes on sale for like 25 bucks or that range, I would say it's worth it. I still think Shadow Warriors 1 and 2 worth the time. I'm not like angry with them. I'm a little sad that didn't go as long. It's like they took the feedback that 2 had too much unnecessary stuff and they cut it all out. But there was some great concepts in Shadow Warriors 2. I like the idea of revisiting an area and having multiple things to do in it. I like sort of the open-ended segue story. I like that they returned to the first one in this, but yeah, they just didn't flesh it out. And to be fair, I don't want Devolver Digital to be pushing their devs on crunch time. I know they were already under deadlines. It was okay. But I don't have that much to say. That's it. Hey, Funk, the Risk of Rain 2 DLC released. I did not know that. I need to play that. I don't think I'm gonna stream anything else today. I just wanted to knock this out before I'm busy later today. Yeah. Shadow Warriors 3, everyone. Now you've seen it. I think I'm just gonna head off for a bit, get some stuff done, and next stream's gonna be on Friday. Still deciding what it's gonna be. We'll have a toss-up. I still don't know if I want to stream more Elden Ring. I'm still playing it a bit off stream, but I'm not really committed to doing an online playthrough of it. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, chatting, lurking, anything. I will see you on Friday, or when the next video's up, or whenever we cross paths. Bye-bye. Live long and live well, everyone.